Hey guys, Somebody's Gun. Today I'm going to show you some OP fishing routes and a useful trick that is going to get you more fish, better weapons, and do so faster than just normally fishing. So check it out, stick around, see all three routes that I'm going to provide you guys. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know below in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Let's get right into it. Alright, quick, just got to give a shout out to Jetpacks on Twitter. Make sure to follow him, Jetpacks GG. He's the first one I saw do this strat. I'll go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about here. But using the boat and shooting at fishing spots gives you multiple different fish as well as weapons. So you see what he's doing here, looks for the fishing spot, shoots it with the rocket, and boom, look, multiple fish come out. So knowing this, how can we use this to provide ourselves better strategies and better techniques to start the game? I'm going to show you three different routes that you can use this strategy to get both weapons and fish and have a great game. The first route is going to be just to the south of Dirty Docks. It's over near where the old grotto is. And what we're looking for is a place where there's many fishing spots, the ability to get some materials quickly, and most importantly, a boat. Rarely, if ever, will you be contested in this location, but if you are, no worries. You can just go a little further south and there's two additional boat spots. Anyway, the point is going to be to farm up as many materials as you can quickly, hop into a boat, grab whatever's loot is on the ground, and then we're going to start shooting the boat rocket at different fishing spots. As you can see, there's multiple fish that are coming out of these fishing spots when shot with the boat rocket. Not only are you going to get fish, but you will also get different kinds of weapons. Unfortunately, the only shotgun that I've been able to grab is the Charge. Not to be worried though, it is easily side graded and you can get up to gold, purple. Worst case scenario, you get blue weapons, but best case scenario, you're going to get AUGs, scars, purple and gold charges, snipers, really solid loot consistently. Now, what you're going to need to do is making sure you're not going to get shot at from different angles. You are at a kind of vulnerable point here on the side of the mountains if someone's up above and you haven't farmed materials, you're gonna have nothing to protect yourself. So one of the big keys is going to be to farm those mats when you have potential opportunities to. So find the god rocks, the pallets, the good trees to farm materials quickly, and then just continue south hitting these different fishing spots. Route number 2 is going to be this yellow marker spot. You can also land at the red spot. I prefer the yellow spot as it has more materials right off the bat as well as potential chest spawns. But, you know, it's a little more likely to get contested. Anyway, route number 2 is going to be all the fishing spots to the east of coral and shark. There's tons. All you need to do, once again, grab that boat, get some materials early on so that way in case you get into an engagement you can at least protect yourself for a second, and hop in the boat, start shooting that rocket and firing away. As you can see, it doesn't matter where you are, you're going to get multiple different fish and sometimes weapons from shooting fishing holes with the boat rocket. Great consistent strategy. Now here to the east of coral, you need to be careful because sometimes people will land at the downed airplane or at the lighthouse. So be aware of your surroundings. Make sure you're not just mindlessly driving your boat around. Be aware, grab materials again when you can, and then you'll have the ability to even move up north to grab shark if it's unlooted. You can move into coral to get that brick. There's the airplane for metal, and wood is all over the place. So tons of materials, tons of fish and weapons that you can gain from this strategy. Just have to be aware of your surroundings. Unfortunately, it's a little harder to see the fishing spots in Season 4 than it has been in the past. They appear, then disappear, so this is a slight disadvantage to the strategy, but over time, if you do this strat over and over again, you'll understand where the spots are, and you can just fire rockets away. It's not like you're wasting harpoon shots or really anything other than a rocket that'll quickly be reloaded. So you have time and you can learn the strategy. As you become better at it, it'll become more efficient and faster for you. The Slurpy route is definitely my favorite route because you have the ability to get extra shield and heals from the slurp barrels and the slurp in the swamp in the surrounding area. So you can either land at the yellow or the red mark. Either way works. I prefer yellow because there's a chest spawn right next to it. The keys, once again, gonna be grab a boat, grab at least a few materials to be able to protect yourself, and then move on. It's the same thing as the previous routes, but for this one, you gotta be a little more careful because there's players that are gonna land at Fortilla. They may land at the shanty town with all the barrels or at Slurpy Swamp. So what I like to do is hit the areas closest to Slurpy first, rotate past the shanty town and Fortilla, and loot the backside of Fortilla with these rockets. That's my preferred path. You could do it differently if you choose so. This whole general area has tons of fishing spots, and as we know, the swamp provides more slurp fish and shield fish than we would previously get in other locations. So higher percentages of spawn rates for fish that are going to give you shield. This is one of the reasons why it's my preferred route, as well as the extra shield from the slurp and the slurp barrels. Either way, pick the one that you guys like most. This may be my favorite route. There's definitely going to be other places on the map that you can land, get a boat, and start fishing with. In my opinion, these are the safest, as well as the most congested areas of fishing spawns on the map. So that's why I chose these three. Little fun fact, Slurpy also has the most available upgrade machine. So if you want to go from your charge to a pump, which I assume most people will, you can quickly run into Slurpy, side grade your charge into a pump, and ba-boom, you have a purple or gold pump. To recap, we have all three routes, the one up in Coral, then the one to the south of Dirty Docks, and finally my favorite, the route out in Slurpy Swamp. Choose the route you like, the area of the map you like the most. Hey, let me know in the comments which one works best for you. And I will link this map from Fortnite GG in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found something that you can use here to help yourself do better in tournaments. Yes, these may only be solo routes, but you could also use this in trios. Say you land Coral with your trio, you can have one player land at one of these boat spots that I pointed out at Coral and fish while your teammates are looting the inside. Same thing goes for Slurpy or Dirty Docks. Whatever it may be, there's options. So use these in both solo and trio routes. You would be missing out if you're not adding these fishing routes with boats, or even just shooting the fishing spots with your boats, regardless of where you land, or if you want to use these routes. Make sure that you guys are using it, and want to thank you guys for watching. If you learned something, found the video enjoyable, please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Somebody's Gun, and I will see you next time.